Good morning, everyone. My name is Robert, and this is actually just a test of a game of Strat-o-Matic Baseball, the newest edition, 2016. I'm an avid out-of-the-park baseball player, and I actually prefer out-of-the-park to many other baseball simulations. They're probably the best of the simulations out there when it comes to pre-play and management simulation. But when it comes to replay simulation, I have found Strat-o-Matic Baseball to be better when it comes to the replay. This is just an exhibition game from the 1902 baseball season. I've chosen the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Athletics. Uh, this game is played at Columbia Park. However, I will use the Yankee Stadium, old Yankee Stadium picture. It's going to be Rube Waddle on the mound for the Athletics. And I've chosen Christy Mathewson for the New York Giants. Now, a lot of people do know these are baseball legends. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how a game like this plays out. Heine Smith is the first batter. And it's an early strikeout for Waddle. That brings up George Brown. And Rube Waddle gets another strikeout. This is how good he was back at the time. And Rube Waddle strikes him out. I'm, however, playing the Philadelphia Athletics. Christy Mathewson is on the mound for the Giants, for the New York Giants. You can see how well he did in 1902. He was 14 and 17, a 2.11 ERA. He had 32 starts, and he's a baseball legend, although this is not one of his better years in 1902. Dave Fultz leads off for the Giants. And it looks like it's a fly ball hit to center field, and Brody makes the play. Bring up Lave Cross. Split cards come away. It's a single in the ballpark, and Cross will go to first. And Lave Cross has got a good threat to steal, so maybe we'll try a steal attempt and see what happens here. And he's got a 90% chance, and he's got no problem getting to second base. Sock Saybold is another baseball legend. Sock Saybold. He batted .316 in 1902. Had 16 home runs. Now remember, back in the day, this is the dead ball era, and actually I'm a fan of the dead ball era, which lasted from 1901 till about to the time Babe Ruth finally started hitting homers over the wall. Here's Sock Saybold, the runner on second base, and it's a ground out to third. And that'll bring up Harry Davis. And it's a fly ball to the right field, and that's the end of the first inning. No score. Second inning, here's Frank Bowerman for the Giants. And so far, Rube Waddle has struck out all four batters. And Roger Bresnahan strikes out. That's the fifth straight strikeout. Here's Dan McGann. And there's finally not a strikeout. That's a ground out to first. We go to the bottom of the second. Here's Danny Murphy. And that's a ground out to Dunn at short. Topsy Hartzell grounds out to McGann at first base. And here's Ozzie Schreckengost. Now, Ozzie Schreckengost, as you can see from his card, in 1902, he batted .327. He had 52 RBIs. Pretty good player. A lot of people, like I said, these are all baseball legends. And I like old-time baseball. I truly do. This is a strikeout by Christy Mathewson, and so there's no score going into the third. Billy Lauder leads off for New York, and Waddle strikes him out. Jack Dunn. And finally, they get past Waddle. It's a base hit to center. Fultz trying to get to it. It might be stretched into a double, and he's going to play. And here's the play, and he's out. He gets credit for a single, but Dunn is thrown out at second by Dave Fultz. So you got Dave Fultz. Dave Fultz in 1902 batted .302, but he's got good fielding ability. He's good fielding. He's in center for this game. He's got a pretty decent arm. Christy Mathewson will bat. The pitcher. and he grounds out right to Murphy. So we go to the bottom of the third, still no score. Here's Monte Cross for the Athletics, and he grounds out to Dunn. Now Rube Waddle gets a shot to bat, and he gets a base hit. So Rube Waddle gets a hit. He gets a hit, Rube Waddle, and maybe he could hit a little bit, maybe he can hit, maybe he can hit. We'll take a look at his. Right, he's got very long endurance. He's very long relief. He does hit for average, actually. He's got great for hitting at average. Uh, People the days when the pitchers used to hit. I mean, that's just really interesting how that works out. Here's Fultz, and he lines out to the first baseman, and we go to Lave Cross, and he flies out to fly ball to center to Brody at center, and Brody makes the catch. We go to the fourth inning, still no score in this pitcher's duel. Here's Heine Smith, and the ball is hit to Fultz, and Fultz makes the catch. And now George Brown will take the bat, and he lines right out to Lave Cross, Steve Brody, and it's a fly ball to center field. Christy Mathewson back on the mound for the New York Giants against the Philadelphia Athletics. Here's Sox Seibold to take a shot there, and he walks. So Seibold goes to first, and we'll take a look again, and he's not really a threat to steal. He's an average stealer. Harry Davis, however, hit and run is not so great, so we're going to just swing away here. And he flies out to center. Now that brings up Danny Murphy. I'll take a look at Murphy's card. And Murphy, he's not a threat to hit and run either, so we'll swing away with him. And this one's a base hit to left for Murphy. And they said he'll try for I'll send the lead runner. They're going to cut the throw off. So now we got runners at first and third with one out. And now we got Topsy Hartzell coming on. And it's a grounder to third. Seibold is out. Murphy takes second. It's a fielder's choice. So Seibold does not score. So now we got runners at first and second with two outs. Here's Schregengost. And Schregengost hits a ground out to first. So we actually have runners at first and third, but we couldn't get the run in. And we go to the fifth. Here's Bowerman. And Bowerman hits a grounder to Murphy at second. And Murphy makes the play, one out. Here's Bresnahan. And Bresnahan flies out to right field. Could have been a triple, but the X-Chart info came in as a split, and the split card was a 10, so it turns out to be a fly out. Here's Dan McGann. And another strikeout for Rube Waddle. Bottom of the fifth. Here's Monty Cross. And Monty Cross, it's a long drive, and it's way back there. Lauder goes back to the wall. He's jumping for it. It's gone. A home run from Monty Cross. And the Philadelphia Athletics get on the board first. Finally, they get past Christy Mathewson on a blast. So now it's 1-0. And we come back here. So it looks like the Athletics take a 1-0 lead. Mathewson's still on the mound, though. And Waddle is now batting. And he struck him out. And now Dave Fultz is up. And Fultz hits a grounder to Dunn at short. And it takes a funny hop over, but Dunn makes the play. And maybe it caught a piece of the mound, according to the replay. But he's thrown out at first. And now it's up to Lave Cross. And he hits another grounder to Dunn. He'll get another chance to make a play, and he makes the play. Sixth inning, Philadelphia 1, New York 0. As I said, this is a picture of old Yankee Stadium, but this game is really taking place in old Columbia Park. And if don't people, unfortunately, Strat-o-Matic does not have a picture of this. I actually have a pic of Columbia Park from Out of the Park Baseball, and Out of the Park I actually have all the old parks. They come with the game. But as I said, as much as I like Out of the Park for its system and for the way they have as baseball management, I prefer Strat-o-Matic for replay. And the one thing I like about it, about Strat-o-Matic for replay, is although Out of the Park has an excellent algorithm system that seems to work very well, I think the dice make a little bit more sense for a replay game. Plus, Strat-o-Matic has been around for so long. Here's Billy Lauder, and it's a ground ball to second. Murphy can't make the play. It's an E4, and Lauder will get to first. So the Giants get on base. The hit and run is on, and it's a ground out to first baseman, but it does move Lauder up to second. Here's Mathewson at the plate. And Mathewson hits a fly ball to center field. Could have been a double, but that's not how the split card went. And then we go to Heine Smith. And another strikeout for Waddle, bottom of the sixth. Here's Sox Saybold. And he hits a ground out to second. Harry Davis, ground out to short. And Danny Murphy. And another strikeout for Mathewson. Seventh inning, still 1-0 Athletics. And here's George Brown. And it's going to be a single on the ballpark effect. And Brown will be at first. And we'll hold the runner. Steve Brody, the batter. And he hits a ground out to second. Throws it on to first. And you get the double play. And here's Frank Bowerman. And Bowerman hits a long fly triple. And let's see. Name the only Triple Crown winner to hit 4 home runs in a season. Mickey Mantle, of course. Mickey Mantle, baseball legend. So we go to the bottom of the 7th inning, and it looks like that Mathewson will be pitching to Topsy Hartzell. And it's a long double. So Philadelphia gets a base runner on second, and now we've got Schreckengost. And there's a base hit. There's a base hit. Now you got runners at first and third. And here's Monty Cross. Nobody out. And there's a ground ball, the fielder's choice to second. The run on third. Hartz is out. And so now it's runners at first and second. And a pass ball on Bowerman. So now runners move up. Waddle's still at the plate, and I'm going to keep him up there. And it's a single for Rube Waddle. Schreckengost scores from third. Cross scores from second. It's now 3-0 Athletics. Dave Fultz. And there's a foul out to the shortstop. And that's 2 away now. And now Leif Cross will bat. And there's a long fly to the left fielder. So at the end of 7, it's now the Philadelphia Athletics 3 and the New York Giants 0. And we're on the top of the 8th. I'll keep Rube Waddle out there. And there's a pop out to second. Here's Dan McGann. And it's a long fly to center field. And now Billy Lauder. And it's a ground out to third. Christy Mathewson still on the bottom of the 8th on now there for the Giants. And here's Sox Saybold. Struck him out. Harry Davis. A long fly to the right fielder. And now Danny Murphy. And there's a ground out to the shortstop. So after the end of 8, it's still 3-0. Rube Waddle pitching a shutout. Let's see if he can get it. John McGraw will bring in John McGraw to pinch hit. Okay, so basically he'll come up. Really, he'll bat. He was the, John McGraw brings up John McGraw. And it's a ground out to the shortstop. Mathewson is the batter. He is 0 for 2, I believe. And McGraw will bring in Jim Delahanty, Jim Delahanty. And he strikes out. Can Rube Waddle get the strike? Can he get the complete shutout? Heine Smith is the batter. And it's a long fly ball to the right field. And the ball game is over. So the 1902 Philadelphia Athletics defeat the 1902 New York Giants by a score of 3-0. The Giants only scored twice. Those got 2 hits. The Athletics got 3. And Cross got the home run. I want to thank you very much for watching this. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I might do some more if I get some likes. Everyone have a nice night, a good day, whatever time it might be. And take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there.